Hi, welcome back to my channel. It's lovely to see you back again. So this week we are talking about a charity shop haul which is comprised of a few things that I've thrifted recently and a few things that I thrifted a little bit further ago. I put them somewhere safe because I was getting them ready for a haul video and then I just forgot about them. So here they are, and I've enjoyed rediscovering them as I've been getting them ready for the haul. So I hope that you enjoy. The theme of this video is winter to spring transition pieces because I think most of these will work really well as we go from that really cold, wintry weather to hopefully a slightly sunnier, warmer spring. I know it's still only January, but I am over winter and I'm ready for spring to begin, and these pieces I hope will make me feel like the warmer, sunnier weather is on its way. Let's get into it. So this first piece is an accessory. It is this rather fabulous leather bag. I don't know why I'm holding my arm up so high when I could just hold it up like this. This is to demonstrate the length of the strap. So it has a really long strap, very thin, fully adjustable, which is great. It is really soft leather. It's got this great zip across here, zipped up pocket, and then it's got a little pocket at the back with a popper as well. Ah! Oh my God! This goes to show you should check every pocket. I've just found this. I actually don't know what currency it is, I'm ashamed to say. It doesn't look like euros to me. So you should always check. I mean, I don't think I can spend this. That was this was in the little popper pocket that I obviously hadn't checked. Now I'm going to check the zipper pocket, which I do believe I've checked, but just in case. No, nothing in there. Nothing in the main pocket. Wow. Hidden treasure. This was £4.75, as you can see, because I still haven't taken the tag off. I bought this. I loved the bag. I loved the tiny little satchel crossbody effort. And I bought it because I was going to paint it. I've got lots of leather paint and I was starting to feel the urge to paint something. But actually it feels really soft. I like the colour, I like the start. I don't know if I'm going to paint it or not. I think I might leave it as is. It does go with so much I already have as it is. So anyway, I've got some options. I think I'm going to keep it as is, whilst the leather paint I have is really, really good quality and generally doesn't take away from the feel. This is so soft as it is. I don't think it needs to be painted. But lesson learned, always check all the pockets. Next up, I'm going to show you this pair of boots. They are from the brand Hotter. I got them in a charity shop yesterday and they cost me £8. They're 7.5, which is usually far too small for me, but because they've been worn and they're leather, they're really soft, they've stretched, they're broken in, they feel fabulous. So I got them home thinking that I would wear them, but then my daughter has claimed them. So she's got them, they fit her perfectly, they're really comfortable for her, they're really nice and smart. I will need to polish them up because she scuffed them already. Such is life. I'm really pleased with them, they're very comfortable for her. They have a zip down the side, so really easy to get into and out of. Nice and wide, very comfortable as well. She doesn't want heels, so nice chunky sole is perfect for her. And £8 as well. Now, I've bought Hotter shoes before. A couple of you commented to say what great quality they are generally, a really good brand. Until I started charity shop shopping, I'd never heard of them, but clearly they're quite a desirable brand. The two pairs that I now own are very comfortable and seem very high quality, so I'm really pleased with that. Next up is this lovely vintage boucle skirt. I adore the colour of this. It's peach, with a little bit of sage green and a tiny bit of blush pink as well. Very subtle, but lovely, lovely combination. It's got this great detail at the front. I don't know how to describe it other than little buttons with a chain. It's very high-waisted, it's a nice pencil skirt, and it's got a pleat at the back. I'm looking forward to trying this on. I must admit, when I bought this, I took a little bit of a gamble because it says size 12, but it's clearly a vintage size 12. The waist is a lot smaller in inches than a regular size 12. I'm sure I tried this on at the time and it did fit. However, we've had Christmas since then, so who knows? It's a gamble. It's from St Michael's originally, which was, I think, part of Marks and Spencer's originally, or subsumed into them at some point. Feels really nice, it's lined. It's actually quite a light skirt considering it's boucle, so I think this will work really well as we finally transition out of winter into spring. I'll be wearing this with a lot of shirts because it's quite a light peachy pinky colour, works perfectly for spring. Very pleased with this one. I think it was £3.50. It was roughly around that. It may have been 25p more, it may have been 25p less, but £3.50 is the figure that sticks in my mind. So here she is, very, very high-waisted, definitely a rib tickler. Very comfortable though, it must be said, even though it's the most high-waisted skirt I own. I don't feel restricted in it at all. I can sit down very comfortably and that's great. I love the combination of my orange tights with this skirt. I think the colour looks great together. Very comfortable, very pleased. Next up, we have a jumper. Now this is another piece that I think will transition. This is another piece that I think will transition really well from winter to spring. It's a jumper, and it's a lovely kind of, not quite mustard, but almost, very light orange, yellowy hue. It's from Laura Ashley originally. And again, I think this, and I'm stretching my memory a little bit because I bought this quite some time ago in the summer. I think this was £1.99, really, really cheap, and because it was a jumper bought in the summer. But as you can see, the weave is quite open, and I think this would look really great over a cream shirt with a big collar, because then I think you'll get a really nice match between the cream and the vibrant pop of orange that you've got here. 3/4 length sleeves and a really nice neckline where the collar will really pop if you wear a shirt underneath. Very pleased with this. I don't think it's the warmest of jumpers because of the open weave, which I think is why it will make a great transition piece. Looking forward to trying this one on. Here is the jumper, and I really do like the way it looks with the cream shirt. I think the pop of colour is just fabulous, and it matches my tights, so what more could you want? Just a side note as well, for anyone who's wondering, that note I found in the bag is actually Romanian and it's worth a whopping £1.69. So I didn't hit the jackpot, but that's okay. Next up we have a skirt. Now this is really interesting. It's really, really tiny. I think houndstooth. I'm just going to hold it up. So you can see, oh, I'll hold it closer as well. It's difficult to make out, but I think it's black, brown and grey, and it has this really pleasing, almost like autumnal hue. I like this. I love this detail at the bottom where you've got the asymmetrical hem and then almost like a very muted peplum at the bottom too. It's very fitted around the waist. I'm looking forward to trying this on. I think this will be a really great smart piece to wear with a shirt tucked in. I find I'm still kind of drawn to stylish office wear, even though I don't go into the office anymore. I think it's just, I just find it very pleasing because it's very tailored and I like that kind of thing. And this skirt was really, really cheap. I think it was only £2 or £2.50. I find this cut of skirt really flattering because it's quite fitted at the waist and then flares out slightly. So for someone who's kind of up and down, like a bit of a beanpole like me, it adds a nice curve, which is good. So I've paired this skirt with a kind of corset belt because I think it looks really nice. Again, with the orange tights, I've found that everything in this haul goes with my orange tights pretty much. Really pleased with the skirt, very flattering, very comfortable, very cheap. Moving on to a dress. This was originally from Principles. And it's very, very long. Right, it's midi, but I'm kneeling down on the floor. It's a lovely brown polka dot dress. It's got, I'll have to show you on the try on portion, but it's got ties that you then tie around your waist to cinch it in a little bit, and a nice lovely skirt that drapes really beautifully. I'm not going to talk too long about this one because it's so long. I think it's actually more appropriate just to show you, and I'll talk it through when I'm trying it on. It was only a few quid though, I think £3. Again, another good transition piece from winter to spring. I think because it's brown and polka, it's got that kind of spring aesthetic. I keep thinking of Pretty Woman where she wears that brown polka dress. But you can put a jumper over the top and wear it with tights, so you can definitely warm it up. And it's nice just to wear a dress and feel like spring is on the way. Here's the dress, and I'm just tying up the strings. They're incredibly long, so I could tie them a few different ways and a few different directions, but I'm tying it at the side because I quite like it. This angle is just to give you an idea of the length and the skirt. It's actually very flowy, which is lovely. I am going to sit down in a second and just show you the top as well with the cardigan on, but look how swishy. So here you go, combined with the cardigan as well and some knee-high boots and tights, I think it works perfectly for spring. Final item in this haul I picked up last weekend. It's this lovely beige pleated skirt with really hefty pleats. Take a look at these. It's really great. It comes with a built-in belt and a little emblem that I don't recognise. I'll just hold it up so you can see. So the brand is Jonelle Spectrum, but half of the label is missing, so there may be more to that, but it is all I can see. So it comes with a built-in belt, it's got a little zip at the back and a button, just your regular fastening. But what attracted me to it is the length, because I think it's going to be just above knee length on me, and the pleats. I really like this style. Don't have a skirt like it. Again, it just makes me think it's a great transition piece from winter to spring, because it's quite a heavy skirt and it's lined, although it's a shorter length and it's a lighter colour, so I think it would work well in spring as well. You know, when spring first arrives and it's still quite nippy and you want to wear something warm, but you also want to say thank God that winter is over and spring is finally here, it feels like it's a good piece for that kind of outfit. So I'm really looking forward to styling that up. And it was a bargain, it was only £2.45, so I was super pleased to take that home with me. And here is the skirt. Now this is actually the loosest skirt that I have, whereas it sits just above my hips, which is fine. It does mean that when I try and tuck a shirt in, it bags out a little bit, so I might need to wear this with a very fitted top, perhaps a long sleeve t-shirt. It's got a really nice swish, as I am elegantly demonstrating. Okay, that is the end of the haul. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, bye!